Most men assume that trying harder, being nicer, and doing more will win her over. But in reality, some behaviors don't just kill attraction, they erase it entirely. The worst part? Most men don't even realize they're making these mistakes. They wonder why she pulled away, why she lost interest, why she suddenly started treating them differently. But by the time they figure it out, it's already too late. So today, we're cutting through the noise. These are the 5 things you must never do if you want to keep a woman's respect, desire, and attraction. Number 1. Never seek validation. Validation seeking is one of the biggest attraction killers, yet most men don't even realize they're doing it. It comes in many forms: asking if she's mad at you, over-explaining yourself, fishing for compliments, or constantly needing reassurance. At its core, validation seeking is insecurity disguised as connection. It tells her you don't trust your own worth, you need her to confirm it. And here's the truth. Women don't want to be your emotional caretaker. The moment she feels responsible for making you feel good about yourself, the attraction dies. A confident man doesn't need approval, he gives it. Instead of looking for reassurance, observe her, challenge her, compliment her in ways that show you see her depth, not just her beauty. The less you need her validation, the more she wants to give it to you. Number 2, never put her on a pedestal. A lot of men believe if they treat a woman like a queen, she'll treat them like a king. But in reality, the more you worship her, the more she looks down on you. Attraction isn't built through admiration, it's built through respect. And a woman can't respect a man who acts like she's above him. She doesn't want to be idolized, she wants to be intrigued, engaged, and challenged. That doesn't mean treating her badly, it means treating her like a human, not a goddess. Over-complimenting, over-texting, and putting her needs before your own doesn't make her like you more. It makes her see you as a guy who lacks options. Instead, have your own life, your own goals, and your own standards. When a woman feels she has to earn your attention, that's when she values it the most. Number 3, never let her control the relationship. A woman will test you. Not because she's manipulative, not because she's cruel, but because she needs to know who you really are. She will test your patience, your confidence, and your ability to hold your ground. And if you fail these tests, if you let her lead the relationship, make all the decisions, and dictate your behavior, she will lose respect for you. The worst thing you can do as a man is let a woman take control of the relationship while you passively follow. Leadership doesn't mean control, it means direction. It means knowing what you want, setting the tone, and standing firm in your values. Women don't want to lead, they want to trust that you can. Number 4, never be afraid to walk away. Nothing kills attraction faster than a man who is terrified of losing a woman. Men who fear losing a woman will compromise themselves, tolerate disrespect, and accept situations that drain them, all just to keep her around. But here's the paradox. The man who is least afraid to lose a woman is the one who keeps her the longest, because she knows he's not there out of desperation, he's there by choice. A man who stays with a woman because he wants to, not because he needs to, is a man who commands respect. But when you fear losing her, you become too agreeable. You stop setting boundaries. You let things slide that shouldn't. And the moment she realizes you value her more than you value yourself, she loses interest. Walking away isn't about playing games, it's about self-respect. It's about saying, this is what I expect, and if it's not met, I'm gone. That kind of confidence is rare. Most men tolerate bad behavior. Most men will change who they are just to keep a woman interested. But a man who can walk away at any moment, that's a man who women chase. Number 5, never be inconsistent with who you are. Women are drawn to certainty. Not arrogance, not fake confidence, but the deep, unshakable certainty of a man who knows exactly who he is. A man who changes his personality depending on who he's with, who says one thing but does another, or who constantly adjusts his beliefs to please others will always lose a woman's respect. Women test for consistency. If one day you say you love deep conversations but the next day you avoid anything serious, she notices. If one moment you act like you're all about commitment but the next you seem afraid of it, she starts doubting you. And the second a woman doubts who you really are, attraction fades. The most magnetic men in history, leaders, warriors, visionaries, had one thing in common. They never wavered in who they were. They evolved, they adapted, but at their core, they remained the same. And that's what made them unforgettable. Attraction isn't just about what you do, it's about what you refuse to tolerate. A man who does these things loses respect, loses power, and ultimately loses attraction. But a man who stands firm, knows his worth, and isn't afraid to walk away, that's the man women admire, chase, and never want to lose. So ask yourself, are you the kind of man a woman respects, or just another guy hoping for her approval? The choice is yours.